the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't
Hello and welcome to Badin High School Athletics. We are back. The Badin Rams take on the Springboro Cougars tonight. We are set to have a great one. The Badin Rams coming in tonight, 1-11, hoping to get 2-11 tonight. The Springboro Cougars 6-8, 3-5, coming out of the Southwestern Ohio Conference. We are set to have a great matchup tonight. Rams suffering a couple injuries. 5 Rams out tonight, 3 injured and 2 out due to the transfer rule. Turn things over to public address announcer Dirk Allen for the starting lineups.
Thank you for giving us life and this opportunity to participate in sports. Help us to give our all, play well, be unselfish team members, and use our gifts and talents to be a credit to our schools as we remember that all our gifts come from you. Watch over our opponents and our team as we play. Help us deal with disappointment and loss as well as victory and success. Lord, it is our firm intentions that our efforts be ever pleasing to you and always bring honor and glory to your name. In Jesus' name we pray.
First for Springboro, number 2, the Badin junior Max Couple. Number 4 is 6'2" junior Will Yates. Number 5 is 6'2" senior Chase Green. Number 3 is 6'1" sophomore Gerald White. Number 24 is 6'6" sophomore Carson Beckman. Brian Rose is the head coach of the Panthers. Now let's meet your Rams. Number 6'2" senior Payne Goldberg. Number 12 is 6'2" junior Alex Wilson. Number 15 is 6'1" sophomore Cooper Alice. Number 21 is 6'7" junior Grant Wilson. Nick Brown, Scott Purcell, and Ben Cosgrove, the head coach. Let's play basketball.
Hello and welcome back. We are set to have a great night of basketball on our hands tonight. The Rams wearing the white, the Springboro Panthers in blue. We're heading to tip-off. tip-off for the Rams will be number 21, Grant Wisman, versus number 23, Jerome White for the Cougars. Rams win the tip. Chandler Taylor getting the start for the Rams. Just a freshman, number 25. Definitely a player to watch out for. He has the ball, going over to Goldberg in the corner. Inside of Wisman. Goldberg back with the ball in the corner. Ritzy resetting the offense for the Rams. Rams trying to move the ball around. Doing it effectively against the Panthers so far. Ritzy lets one fly from three. It's good! Hot start for number 12 on the Rams, averaging 1.8 points a game, but that is always a good thing to get him involved early. Number 4, Will Yates, running the point for the Panthers. The Rams coming out in a 3-2 zone against the Panthers. Number 2, Maxim Butler lets one fly from 3. No good. Pate Goldberg lets one fly from 3. No good. Rebound by White. Panthers pushing the pace. White, coast to coast, kicks out. Number 4, he hits it. No good. Will Yates on the shot for the Panthers. Goldberg with the ball in the corner. To Chandler. Taylor kicks it out. Ritzy. It's good. Ritzy 2 for 2 on the start for the Rams. 6 points for number 12, Alex Ritzy. Will Yates still running the point for the Panthers. This 3-2 zone giving the Panthers fits early. We'll see how head coach Brian Bales adjusts. White lets one fly from 3. He hits it. Jerome White shooting 30.4% coming into this game, averaging 8.5 points a game. The Panthers come off a tough loss against Lima Senior yesterday. Lost in a big one, 64-29. As out, Pate Goldberg hits a 3 for the Rams, and the Rams take a 6-point lead. Coast to coast, Will Yates, good for 2. Ritzy running the point for the Rams. Goes to Alice on the wing. He feeds the hot hand. Ritzy over to Goldberg. Rams shooting 3 for 3 at the start of this game. From 3, Will Yates, coast to coast. Missed layup. Defensive rebound, by Cooper Alice, and that'll be a foul. Foul is on number 4, Will Yates. That'll be his first, team's first. Rams working the ball around the perimeter. Goldberg gets blocked. Jerome White. Floater from number 5. No good. Rebound retained by the Panthers. Goes over to White. Lets one fly from deep. No good. Rebound Goldberg. Wisman on the ball in the corner. Goes over to Ritzy. Ritzy looks inside, finds Wisman. It is blocked. Jerome White with 2 blocks back to back. Number 3, Jalen Brown pushing. Number 24 hits it. From 3, that is Carson Gutman from the Panthers, and the Panthers cut the Rams lead to 1. Springboro bench coming alive. Goes down to Chandler. Wisman's pass is deflected by Will Yates, stolen by Cooper Hollis. It's good for 2. The sophomore getting on the board early for the Rams. Number 4, Will Yates with the ball. The Rams still in the 3-2 zone. Manning the middle is Chandler Taylor and Grant Wisman. 2 tall presence in the paint. 6'5" from Chandler and 6'6" from Wisman. Loose ball. We're going to have a jump ball as the call from the official. The Panthers will retain possession. Nate Lindensmith coming on the floor for Pate Goldberg. Number 2, Maxim Butler coming on the court for Carson Gutman. Butler with the ball now, shoots from 3. He lets it fly. It's good. Maxim Butler, the leading scorer for the Panthers, on the board. He's averaging 15.5 points a game, shooting at a clip of nearly 50% from 3. Alice's pass is stolen by Ford. It's good. Yates, on the board. The Rams getting some pressure from the Panthers inside to Wisman. Up and under move. It's good. Wisman getting another one to fall for the Rams. High scoring game so far. 13-13 the score. Number 3 lets one fly. No good. Rebound to Lindensmith. That was Jaden Brown on the shot. Ritzy over to Wisman. Over to Hollis in the corner. He pump fakes. Kicks it out to Lindensmith. He lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebound by Yates. He lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebound by White. Blocked by Wisman. Up again. Blocked by Wisman. That is deflected and out of bounds. The Panthers will have the ball. That shot by number 5 was Chase Greavy. No good on that. Yates passes the ball into White. He goes over to Greavy. Yates lets it fly from 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Butler. The shot is no good. We have a charge on the Panthers. That'll be on number 5, Chase Greavy. Alex Ritzy causing the charge. Carson Gutman checks into the game again. He relieves Chase Greavy. The Panthers in a 1-2-2 press on the Rams, trying to cause some turnovers. Ritzy goes to Lindensmith. He's double teamed. Back to Ritzy. He drives. He shoots. It's good from 2 and 1 is the call. Ritzy's hot. He's got 8 of the Rams' 15. And goes to the line for one more. Goldberg checks into the game for Cooper Hollis. Ritzy's good from the stripe. And Ritzy's on the board for 9 so far for the Rams. Jerome White is checked out. Chase Greavy comes back into the game. Now the Rams going in a 1-2-2 press of their own. Panthers break it easily. That's number 5, Chase Greavy with the ball. He's averaging 10.3 points a game for the Panthers. Again, the Rams in the 3-2 zone. Tip by Pate Goldberg. Yates. Dribble and foul is called on number 21, Grant Wisman. That'll be his first, team's first. And the Panthers will have the ball on the baseline. 24 lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebound by Ritzy. That is a foul on Yates. That'll be his second, team's fourth. Number 22, Connor Fredericks, checks in for Yates, who's in early foul trouble for the Panthers. Just under a minute left in the first quarter of play. Ritzy and Lyndon Smith trying to break the press. They get it over. Ritzy with the ball, goes to Wisman. Ball screened by Wisman, he rolls. Back to Lyndon Smith. As an over and back called on the Rams, that is a turnover. Springboro will have the ball with 21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Will Yates and Jerome White check back into the game for the Panthers. Two of their top scorers to try to get a bucket. 15 seconds remaining. Will Yates with the ball. He goes over to Greavy. Over to Butler. Over to Yates. 5 seconds remaining. Corner. Greavy lets it fly from three. No good. Tipped. He gets it back. That shot is no good. After the first quarter, the Rams leading early, 16-13. We will be back after this short break. We are back for some second quarter action. The Rams have an early lead, only by 3. The Rams shooting very well from the perimeter. The leading scorer is Alex Ritzy with 9 for the Rams. He has the ball starting in the second quarter as the Rams will have the ball. Alice dribble drive. He shoots. No good. And that shot was rushed by the Rams. Drew Anninger with the hustle play to save it. And the Rams will set back up. That ball is stolen. Turnover by the Rams. Butler lets it fly from 3. No good. That'll be out of bounds, and the Panthers will have the ball. Wisman checks into the game for Wisman. Excuse me, Anninger. The ball is deflected by Cooper Hollis, stolen by Pate Goldberg. Pass is regained by Cooper Hollis, who lets it fly from mid-range, and it is good. That is his 4th point of the ball game. The Rams still coming out in their 3-2 zone. Jaden Brown with the ball. Over to Greavy. He lets it fly from 3. It's good. Chase Greavy hits it again. That is his 6th point of the ball game. Alice passes to Goldberg. Goldberg guarded by number 15, Carson Brigger. Alice goes over to Goldberg. He lets it fly from 3. He hits it. Goldberg staying hot from 3 as he continues. Goldberg shooting 33% from 3 during this season. Springboro working the ball around. Number 2 lets it fly from 3. He hits it. That is Maxim Butler again, the leading scorer for the Panthers. Springboro, to mention, a very young team, only 2 seniors on the roster. Bright future ahead. Wisman, easy layup, rebound. It's good. Wisman getting a little stat sheet padding. Misses the first, but gets his own rebound and is good on 2. Jerome White misses his layup. Rebound by Chandler Taylor, the freshman. Goes back to Taylor. Miscommunication by Ritzy and Chandler. Goldberg's pass, to Cooper Ollis. The Rams wanting a foul, but Ollis is no good on 2. That shot from number 2, Maxim Butler, is blocked by Wisman. And Coach Krecky for the Rams will call a timeout. Drew Enninger is going to check back into the game for the Rams, and this will be a 30-second timeout. We will be back in 30 seconds. In the second quarter of play, Coach Brian Bales visually not happy with his Panthers and how they are playing so far this game. Nathan Lennon-Smith, the sophomore, will handle the ball for the Rams. He gives over to Wisman, to Goldberg, to Ollis in the corner. Back to Goldberg up top, to Lennon-Smith. He's not afraid to let one fly, and he does from the layup. No good on the runner. Maxim Butler pushing the tempo. Number 3 lets one fly from mid-range. No good. Rebound by Enninger. Jaden Brown, no good on that shot. Lennon Smith goes over to Goldberg. Inside to Enninger. High-low action for the Rams. Is in to Wisman. He kicks it out to Goldberg. Wisman with the ball. Kicks out to Wisman. Enninger's pass is good to Cooper Ollis, and he's good for 2. Good find by Drew Enninger, and he will be credited with an assist on that one. Jerome White with the ball, kicks out. Number 10, over to Butler on the wing, no good from 3. He's not able to knock one down. Not shooting like him typical self, shooting nearly 50% from 3. Goldberg with the ball, lets one fly from 3. He's good, wide open for the Rams. And Coach Brian Bales will call a timeout. The Rams have a 9-point lead with just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter of action. It's a full timeout, and we will be back in 60 seconds. With just under 4 minutes to play, in the second quarter of action, Coach Pat Krecky, after the Rams previously lost to the Roger Bacon Spartans, he said, with the upcoming schedule of play, we need to play better. If Roger Bacon is holding us to 6 points and a half, look out. We have to get our act together. And they are doing so far in the first half against the Springboro Panthers. Will Yates with the ball. As the Rams come out again in their 3-2 action, we will see what the Panthers coach Brian Bales cooked up in that timeout. Panthers looking to get the ball inside. They do to White, and that is called offensive. A charge on Jerome White. That'll be the team's 5th foul. White's first. Will Yates with the steal. Butler lets one fly from 3. No! Enninger with an amazing hustle play and a block. What hustle from the big fella, number 4. He came out of nowhere on that one. Rams fans are loving it. Number 5, Chase Greavy, goes over to Yates. Yates with the ball, goes over back to Greavy, back to Yates. Kicks out, White from 3. He hits it. That is number 23, Jerome White, the big fella, only a sophomore for the Panthers. Ritzy with the ball. Looking to distribute, he goes to Enninger. Enninger to Goldberg. Goes over to Ritzy in the corner. Goldberg sets a ball screen. That is a foul on number 5, Chase Greavy. As the Rams are 1 foul away from being in the bonus. That is Greavy's 2nd foul, team 6. Ritzy, the inbounder, plays it safely back to Lindensmith. Over to Enninger. To Goldberg. To Ritzy. Inside to Enninger. Back up top to Goldberg. A lot of away screens and backdoor cuts from the Rams. Like that one to Ritzy. Ritzy with the fadeaway. No good. Long on that. Rebound to Butler. He's pushing the pace. Kicks out. To number 5, Greavy. To Yates. Yates dribbling on Ritzy. No good on that one, but he is fouled. Will Yates will go to the line for 2 as the foul is called on number 12, Alex Ritzy. Yates shooting 76% from the stripe as he is having a very good year, the junior. Good on the first. He cuts the Rams' lead to 5. He's good on both. As there is obvious contact on Will Yates. That'll be his 3rd in early foul trouble for the Panthers, is their 2nd leading scorer. That'll send Alex Ritzy to the line for a 1-and-1. Number 3, Jaden Brown checks in for Yates. Ritzy at the line, shooting 75% from the stripe this season. He's good on the front half. He's good on both. White with the ball. He goes over to Brown. Brown kicks out, goes to White. It's good. Jerome White is hitting them from 3 tonight. Springboro bench coming alive as the Rams lead is only 3. Ritzy getting double teamed. He drives, kicks. Lindensmith lets it fly from 3. He hits it. The Rams are cooking from 3 tonight. The Rams applying a little pressure. 1-2-2, 3-quarter court action. White lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebound by Wisman. Lindensmith drives, floater. It's good off the glass. Crafty finish from number 10, the sophomore Nathan Lindensmith. As the Rams extend their lead to 8. Number 5, Chase Greavy with the ball. Goes over to Butler. Butler back to Greavy. Lets it fly from 3. He hits it. These teams are shooting the lights out of the ball tonight as we are under a minute to play in the second quarter of action. Ritzy with the ball. He is guarded by number 3, Jaden Brown. Goes over to Goldberg. Backdoor cut from Ritzy. Goldberg not able to find him. Goldberg kicks out. Wisman lets it fly from 3. No good. That would have been a big hit for the Rams if Wisman was able to capitalize on that. Goldberg with the hustle play on defense. As he gets a steal, and the Rams are going to have another chance at a bucket with 20 seconds remaining in the half. Rams lead by 5. Ritzy's guarded by Butler. As the Rams are getting a 5-second call on Alex Ritzy. Rams bench thought Alex Ritzy had enough separation where the count should have stopped. 11 seconds to play in the half. Jerome White, the hot hand for the Panthers, will have the ball. The Rams still in the 3-2 zone. White kicks. Lets it fly as Greavy. He's good. As that'll go into halftime with the Rams with a 2-point lead. Both teams are shooting the lights out of the ball. And we will see if history will turn itself as the Rams have beaten Springboro the past 4 meetings. We will be back after halftime. We are back for second half action of play. The Rams have a 2-point lead over the Springboro Panthers. Something to note, number 14, R.J. Greer, just a sophomore, for the Springboro Panthers, has not played tonight. He has not played since December 6th. And he's in a boot tonight against the Rams. Greer holds offers from Florida, UCF, Michigan, UC, and Xavier, as well as many others, as the Panthers will have the ball to start the second half action of play. The Rams and Goldberg especially getting after it on defense early. White with the ball. He goes over to number 3, Jaden Brown. Brown to White. White inside. He's good for 2. Tightly guarded by Grant Wisman. As White ties the game up for the Panthers. Ritzy with an ankle breaker on Butler. Wisman back out to Ritzy. He lets it fly for 3. No good. What a wild sequence of events there. Number 3, Jaden Brown with the ball. Over to White. He's guarded by Taylor. Taking advantage on the size. Tries to shoot over top of Taylor. No good. Rebound by Taylor. Alice with the ball. Pushing the ball in transition. Alice's pick up his dribble to Wisman to Goldberg. Goldberg finds Wisman inside. That's a great combination for the Rams as Wisman hits it on the layup. Be a delay of game warning on the Rams, I believe. Wisman hit the ball after the ball went through the rim. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in play in the third quarter. Over to the corner. Gutman lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebound by Ritzy. Goldberg in transition. Tries to find Taylor. No good. Deflected off of Taylor. Coach Pat Cracky not happy about the call on the officials. Jaden Brown running the point for the Panthers. He's averaging 2.6 points a game. Over to White, the hot player for the Panthers, as that is a charge on White caused by Chandler Taylor. That is the second charge for the Rams, and that is the second foul on Jerome White. Ritzy with the ball. He's guarded by Butler. Ball screen by Wisman. Ritzy goes over to Hollis. He lets it fly from 3. He hits it. The Rams coming out of halftime, still shooting the thing as they take a 5-point lead over the Panthers. Brown lets it fly from 3. He retaliates. He cuts the lead back to 2. The Panthers taking the full court pressure off of the Rams as they fall back into a 1-3-1 zone. Hollis with the ball. He finds Chandler inside. Pump fake, and it is good on the freshman for the layup. It's a great move by the freshman, Chandler Taylor. As that'll be a timeout by head coach Brian Bales as the Rams have a 4-point lead in the early parts of the second half. That'll be a 30-second timeout, and we will be back in a short break. Coming out of the break, as I mentioned in the pregame, 5 injuries, 5 people out for the Rams tonight, 3 are on the injured reserve, Nick Salazzo, James Brink, and Diego DiCello. And the other 2 are the Brown brothers out due to the transfer rule of the OHSAA, the transfers from Ross High School. Yates back in the game for the Panthers. He makes a dribble move on Ritzy, and he is good. Quick off the dribble is number 4, Will Yates. Goldberg to Taylor. Taylor stops on a dime. Kicks out to Alice. His pass is unable to get through, and Alice still fighting for the ball, and the Rams get a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout as the Rams lead by 2 with just under 5 to play in the third quarter. Short break. We are back after the 30-second timeout taken by Coach Pat Krecky. As we will see what the Rams assistant coach Ben Cosgrove drew up out of the timeout. Ritzy finds Goldberg in the corner, trying to get a quick one. Goes back to Ritzy. Back to Goldberg inside to Wisman. Kicks out. Goldberg lets it fly from three. No good. Rebound by Yates. Yates pushing the ball in transition for the Panthers. He kicks out. Number 5. No good on that one. That is Chase Greavy. Taylor gets stopped at half court. He goes over to Ritzy. Goldberg lets it fly from three. No good on that one again. Rebound, Cooper Hollis. It's good. Good shot from the sophomore on the offensive rebound for the Rams. Yates guarded by Hollis. Kicks out. Greavy. Dribble drive. Lets it fly from mid-range. No good off the dribble. Rebounded by Wisman. The Panthers falling back into more of a 1-2-2 look on defense. They find Goldberg to Ritzy to Hollis. Lets it fly from three. No good. Front iron. The Rams really trying to find that shot from three that they had in the first half as White lets one fly from three. He's no good. Rebound by Wisman. Hollis to Chandler. Pushing the floor for the Rams to Wisman to Ritzy. He flips court. Goldberg to Hollis. Lets one fly from three. Good extra pass from the Rams. No good. Offensive rebound by Wisman. No good. Offensive rebound again. No good. Rebounded by Jerome White. Yates coast to coast. He's good over the top of Chandler Taylor. Big ups on number 4, Will Yates. Springboro cuts the lead to just 2. Ritzy to Hollis. The 2-1-2 from the Panthers, giving the Rams fits early. Goldberg tries to sneak one through. No good. Maxim Butler on the steal. Butler trying to make some moves on Ritzy. He kicks it out. Jaden Brown. No good. Short. Rebounded by Taylor. Coach Brian Bale's not happy on that one. He thought it was a little rushed. Ritzy goes to Hollis. To Ritzy, to Hollis again. He shot fakes. Back to Ritzy. Wisman trying to work for inside positioning on number 5, Chase Greavy. Goldberg lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebounded by Wisman. The baby hook. No good. The Rams struggling to take the lid off the basket right now. It's a great look, though. Yates with the ball over to Butler. Back to Yates. The Rams still in their 3-2 zone. As Yates looks over to the sideline to Coach Bales for the call. Butler goes inside to White. He is fouled on his layup. The layup is no good. That foul is going to be on number 25, Chandler Taylor.
Fouls on page number 25, Chandler Taylor. That's his first. Team's first for that 2 shots.
Team's first of the half. Nate Lennon-Smith and Drew Enninger checking into the game for the Rams. You know, Chandler Taylor started this year off. You know, he's just a freshman. He started off the year on the JV squad. Got pulled up due to recent shorts on the Badin basketball team. And he's stepped up in a huge way, starting for the Rams tonight and playing some great defense on the bigs from the Panthers. Jerome White is good on the second half. 1 point lead for the Rams with a minute and 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lennon Smith in the game for the Rams. He has the ball. Into Enninger. Kicks out. Taylor back over to Lennon Smith. He lets it fly from 3. It's good. Great extra pass from Chandler Taylor as the Rams regain a 4-point lead. Kicks out Butler. He drives, lays it in. It's good. Minute to play remaining in the third quarter. The Rams pushing the ball in transition. Taylor with the ball over to Ritzy. Anninger working for inside position on Gutman. Ritzy with the ball. He goes over to Goldberg to Lindensmith. Back to Ritzy. The Springboro crowd coming alive. Lindensmith at the top of the floor. Rams looking like they're trying to hold for the last shot. Lindensmith drives in. Fouled on number 2, Maxim Butler. The Rams will have the ball underneath with 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Number 5, Chase Greeby, checking into the game for number 4, Will Yates. Yates still in foul trouble with 3. Ritzy, the inbounder. He goes to Anninger on the slip. It's good. Crafty inbounds play from the Rams finds the lefty Anninger on the right-handed layup. And Brown with the ball. 15 seconds remaining. Rams still in the 3-2 zone. Brown surveilling. Brown drives in. Ritzy covering to White. Kicks out. 3. It's good. The Panthers are really good on that last second shot as we are going into the fourth quarter with a 1-point ball game. The Rams having a lead 1 point. We will be back in a minute. We are back for fourth quarter action. Some out-of-conference play. The Springboro Panthers coming out of the GWAC. The Badin Rams coming out of the GCL Co-Ed division. This is a big game for the Rams, trying to get their second win of the year. And a big game for the Panthers, trying to get out of a slump as they suffered a huge loss to Lima Senior last night in the Flying to the Hoots tournament. Ritzy will start things off for the Rams as the Panthers are now in man defense. Ritzy finds Goldberg. Goldberg goes to Anninger. Anninger to Wisman. Wisman guarded by the size differential is huge on Chase Greeby, and Wisman takes advantage, the big fella. White lets it fly from 3. No good. Hustle play, scrapple in the corner, rebounded by Goldberg. The Rams are pushing the ball in transition. Ritzy kicks out Goldberg. Goldberg drives, 360 layup, no good. Rebound by Wisman, no good on the first, blocked on the second by White. The Rams will have the ball. Number 44, Carson Gutman, checks into the game. He will take out Jaden Brown. We'll scrapple between Gutman and Goldberg. Goldberg will have the ball. Goldberg over to Wisman. Wisman over to Lindensmith. Lindensmith off the dribble. Called for an offensive foul on number 4, Drew Anninger. That'll be a player control foul on the Rams. Will Yates with the ball. The Rams now going back into a 2-3 look. Yates with the ball. Kicks out. Corner. Goes back inside to the White. Guarded by Wisman. It's good. Tough shot from Jerome White. He's had the hot hand for the Panthers all night. Ritzy with the ball to Enninger. He's guarded by White. To Goldberg. To Lennon Smith. He lets it fly from 3. No good. White with the rebound. Yates pushing the ball for the Panthers. Well, has he moved to Butler? Lets it fly from 3. It's good. That's a big 3 from the Panthers, as the Panthers will take a 2-point lead. To my knowledge, that is the first lead that the Panthers had all game. Ritzy drives in, lets it fly from mid-range. No good off back iron. Butler with the rebound. Yates with the ball. As he looks over to the sidelines, Brian Bales with the call. Five minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Yates kicks it out. Butler lets it fly from 3. It's good. Deadly combination from the Panthers, as Butler has a little words of encouragement for the student section. Lennon Smith with the ball, driving in on Butler. Spin move, fade away. It's good. Crafty shot from the sophomore. Cuts the Panther lead to only 3. Yates with the ball. The Rams going back into their 3-2 look they've had for the majority of the game. The Panthers not looking to rush anything, as they're being pretty complacent with no shot clock in high school basketball. Will Yates with the ball. He goes over to White. Back to Yates. Gutman working for inside position on Wisman. Yates dribbling. 360. Blocked by Wisman. Sent back out of bounds by the big fella. Gravy the inbounder. And to White. So Yates. Yates dribbling, loses control. Kicks out White to Butler. Lets it fly from 3. It's good. Another one from number 2. He's getting a hot hand, as the Panthers call a timeout. And the Panthers will extend the lead to 6 points. And we will be back in 60 seconds. We are back. Fourth quarter action. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. That timeout was called by the Rams, as the score is 59 Springboro to 53 of the Badin Rams. Coach Brian Bales, first year with the head coach in job of the Springboro Panthers. Previously, he has coached for Franklin, as he coached Los Angeles Clippers guard Luke Kennard in his tenure at the helm at Franklin. Bales announced he is stepping down from the Springboro job in late February of 2022. The officials had a little word with the scorer's table. As Ritzy will have the goal, and he is guarded by Yates. To Goldberg. He dribbles in. He's guarded by Gutman. He finds Lennon Smith. To Goldberg, lets him 5 from 3. He hits it. Big shot from number 1 as he is heating back up. We have a 3-point ball game on our hands with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Yates with the ball. He's guarded by Ritzy. High-scoring contest. Yates dribbles in. Gutman finds him. Good for 2. Great crafty pass by number 4, Will Yates, as he will be credited with the assist. Ritzy with the ball finds Goldberg. He hits it. Goldberg back-to-back threes for the Rams as they are trying to get themselves a win. The Springboro Panthers lead is 2. Yates with the ball as the Rams are looking for a stop. Stops have been hard to come by for the Rams as the Panthers have been dishing and diming all over the court. White's shot is no good from 3. That was a great find by Yates. Number 15, Cooper Hollis, checks into the game for Lennon Smith. You know, if you're the Rams here, Goldberg's had the hot hand the entire game. Started off hot. He's finishing hot right now. If I'm the Rams, I'm trying to go to inside to Wisman or outside to Hollis. Get a little distraction away from Goldberg, and we will see what happens here. Wisman goes to Hollis. To the hot hand Goldberg. Goldberg dribbles. Wisman. Wisman dribbling on Gutman. He gets it. And 1 from the big fella. What a play. A big fella gets an and 1 on number 24, Carson Gutman, as he will tie the game up for the Rams. Almost like it was scripted. Just like I said, the Rams go inside to Wisman, who's good on an and 1. Wisman looking to take the lead for the Rams. No good. Rebound by White. Stripped away by Ritzy. It's a loose ball. Panthers will regain possession. Wisman on a tip pass to Butler. Yates with the ball. And that ball is tipped away. No. Panthers will have possession. Tie ball game at 61 apiece. That foul is on Alex Ritzy. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece. We are not close to the bonus as of yet. Butler will be the inbounder as we have a stack look from the Panthers. They get it into White. To Yates. Great ball game so far from both teams. Yates goes to Butler, the leading scorer. To White, the hot hand. Back to Butler. Guarded by Wisman. His shot. Tough shot. And finish from Maxim Butler. As we have a minute and 20 seconds remaining in a 2-point ball game. Ritzy to Hollis, finds Goldberg. Kicks out. Wisman. Driving in on White, and White is calling on a foul. And that'll be White's 3rd. Hollis, the inbounder. He finds Wisman on the slip screen. Blocked by White. That's a great defensive play from the big fella. Traveling foul on the Panthers as Coach Brian Bales throws a punch on the scorer's table, and he is not happy. The Rams fans wanting a technical. Full timeout taken by head coach Pat Crucky, as we will see what they draw up in a 2-point ball game. 60-second timeout. Out of the timeout, Badin coaches at the round table. Let's see what they come out with. Rams will have the ball on the sideline. Hollis will be the inbounder, and he will go to Ritzy. We'll see what Badin assistant coach Ben Cosgrove has drawn up for the Rams. Just under a minute to play. Ball screen by Wisman. Ritzy out to Taylor. Taylor goes to Goldberg. He's been the hot hand as of late. To Hollis. Kicks out. Wisman. Wisman working on Gutman. He lets it fly. Fade away. Bounces around. No good. Yates with the rebound. And that ball is tipped away. Goldberg with the steal to Ritzy. He gets a layup to go. 30 seconds remaining in the game. We have a tie ball game. Springboro will have the ball. We'll see if head coach Bales calls a timeout. Yates with the ball. He's guarded by Ritzy, and there's the timeout by head coach Brian Bales. Tie ball game. Just under 20 seconds remaining in the game after a great defensive play from the Rams. We will be back in 60 seconds. We are back after the Springboro timeout and a tie ball game at 63 apiece. 19 seconds remaining in the ball game. Springboro will have the ball. Butler, the inbounder. Butler goes to White. He goes to Yates, guarded by the sophomore Hollis. He fouls. Interesting foul from Hollis on Yates. No teams will be in the bonus yet, possibly preparing for later. Butler again the inbounder, forcing the Panthers to use the second inbounds play. Butler goes to Brown. Brown in a tie-up on Wisman. He goes, ball's dribbled around to Butler. No good as Lennon Smith gets a rebound and a timeout is called by the Badin Rams. That is a huge stop for the Rams as the Springboro student section and side wants a foul on the Rams. 60-second timeout, and we will be back as the Badin Rams will have a chance to win it. We are back out of the timeout. 30 seconds left to go in the timeout. 4 seconds remaining in the ball game. We'll see what the Rams draw up here. They will in-ball the bounds. In-ball from the back court. Ritzy checking back into the game for the Rams. We'll see if we're going to have extra basketball on our hands or if the Rams will escape with a home win. Thank you for joining us again. Patrick Ray on the call, Luke Jensen on the camera and the graphics. Ritzy is the inbounder. We'll see who they try to find. As everyone is on their feet. Find Lennon Smith. Lennon Smith. Clock malfunction. And we will see what officials start to do here. It's looking like we are going to have 3 seconds remaining on the clock. And the Rams will have the ball at half court. Coach Brian Bale's not happy about the official's decision, but is looking like that is what we're going to have. Officials getting both teams out of the apparent timeout, but no timeout is called on the floor. Things are getting interesting here. 3.06 seconds on the clock. Ritzy again, the inbounder. And we will have a timeout by head coach Pat Krecky. And it'll be a full timeout. And we will be back. We are back. 3 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter and the end of regulation. Ritzy, the inbounder. As he tries to find Alice on the lob, finds Lennon Smith. Lennon Smith back to Ritzy. He lets it fly from three. No! Tries to go off the glass, and we are going free basketball, guys. I mean, this is the best. 63-63 as we are headed to overtime. We will be back after this short break. We have 4 minutes of extra basketball remaining, as we will have a jump ball between Wisman and White. We will see what happens in the extra period. Wisman wins the tip for the Rams as the Rams go quick. Alice with the ball. To Ritzy, to Goldberg. Back to Alice. Alice goes to Goldberg. Goldberg back out to Wisman. Westman guarded tightly by White. Rams trying to work some time off as well as get a quality shot. Hollis with the ball goes over to Taylor. Westman, unfortunate jump ball by Taylor as that ball is stolen by Maxim Butler. Yates with the ball. Yates is guarded by Ritzy as he finds Butler inside, guarded by Goldberg. He goes inside. Foul on the way up on Goldberg as Butler will be going to the line for 2. That is Goldberg's first foul, team's 5th, as fouls carry over into the overtime period. Butler good on the first. Butler shooting 87% from the free throw line this season, having himself a good year from the stripe. He's good on both. The Rams down by 2. Hollis with the ball. Dribbling. Goes over to Ritzy. He's guarded by Butler. Back out to Hollis. To Goldberg at the top of the key. Dribbles in one dribble pull-up. No good. Rims out. That's a tough roll from the Rams on their own basket. Two minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the overtime period. White with the ball working on Taylor. Butler with the ball goes over to Yates. Yates working on Hollis. Goes over to Butler. Yates with the ball at the top. 2 minutes remaining in the 5th period of play. Yates coast to coast. No good on the layup. Rebounded by Hollis. That's a good stop from the Badin Rams defense. Ritzy calling out the offense. Hollis with the ball. Back out to Ritzy. Lets it fly from mid-range. No good. Rims out. Rebounded by White. The Rams are unable to get a bucket so far in this overtime period. Yates with the ball. He's guarded by Hollis. Under a minute and 30 seconds remaining. Yates dribbling. Kicks out. Lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebounded by Ritzy. That's a big rebound. That shot was no good by Jaden Brown, and Ritzy has the ball. Goes over to Taylor. Westman lets it fly from 3. He hits it! That's a big 3 from number 21, Grant Westman. What a shot. Ice in his veins from number 21 as Yates will have the ball for the Panthers. Dribbling on Ritzy. Step back. Lets it fly from mid-range. No good. Rebounded. Offensive rebound by Butler. Defended. Defensive rebound by Taylor. Great rebound. And that is an amazing rebound by the freshman. Still, no teams in the bonus yet. The Rams have a 1-point lead. Number 5, Chase Greavy, checks into the game for Carson Gutman. And Chandler Taylor checks out for Lennon Smith. Both teams going with smaller lineups here. Ritzy with the ball, 35 seconds remaining in the 5th period. Hollis with the ball, he's trapped. Timeout by Coach Pat Krecky as he was fearing the Rams would get a 10-second violation on them. Full timeout, Rams, and we will be back. The Rams coming out of the round table. As we all know, lots of problems are solved at the round table. The Rams will have the ball with 27 seconds remaining. Rams being informed they have no timeouts remaining. The Panthers have 2. Goldberg, the inbounder. He gets the ball into Hollis. He's guarded by Brown. Foul called on Brown. That is called on number 3, Jaden Brown. As that will be the team's 6th foul on Springboro. The Rams again have a 1-point lead. Goldberg again the inbounder. Goldberg turnover. Stolen by Butler. Butler finds Yates. Yates working on Ellis. Dribbling in. Foul is called on the floor. Foul is called on the floor. The bucket is not good. Springboro parents not happy. That foul is called on Cooper Ellis. That'll be the team's 6th, his 2nd. Number 24, Carson Gutman checks back into the game for number 5, Chase Greavy. Checks in for Jaden Brown. Taylor checks into the game for Linda Smith. Both teams have no more fouls to give. We will be out of bounds on the baseline as Greavy is the inbounder. Ball is in to White. Over to number 4. He lets it fly from mid-range. It's good. Ritzy with the ball. 5 seconds remaining. He's tied up 3, 2. Wisping lets it fly from deep. No good. That is a heartbreaking loss from the Badin Rams as the Springboro Panthers narrowly escape. Thank you for joining us on the Badin Athletics YouTube page. We had a great matchup tonight. Again, Patrick Ray on the call, Luke Jensen on the camera and the graphics. What a great matchup tonight. Thank you for joining us. Good night.